Hey, let's review how to play Back in Black. I'm going to go over it two different ways. Level 1 is going to be just playing the strings. Level 2 is going to be playing power chords. And then at the end, I'm going to show you one way that you can upgrade one of the licks that we play in Back in Black to be closer to the actual song. So first, let me play through it so you can see what I'm doing for level 1 with my right hand. And then I would repeat. The one place that I actually play frets on my strings, frets on the guitar, is right there at the very end where I have numbers on the G string. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And if you notice, the whole time I'm alternate picking down and up. My picking direction changes every time I play. So now, watch me once more so you can catch that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 1, just playing the strings and playing those fretted notes for that last lick. Level 2 is using power chords. So a quick review of what a power chord is. If you remember, it's playing the root of the chord, which it means the name of the chord, and 2 frets up on the next string from that first note. For an E power chord, we play the E string, and then 2 frets up on the next string, so that's A, 2nd fret. A power chord, A string, and 2 frets up on the next string, 2nd fret of D. For a D power chord, the D string, and 2 frets up on the next string, 2nd fret of G. So when I said root, what is the root of the chord? Well, the root of the chord is the same as the name of the chord. An E power chord has a root on E. An A power chord has a root on A. A D power chord has a root on D. So you can see the pattern. The first note of the chord should always be the same as the name of the chord. So an E power chord, the root is on the E string. A power chord, the root is on the A string. D power chord, the root is on the D string. Pretty self-explanatory, especially here on these lower levels. So now, Back in Black with the power chords would go like this. I ended on an E chord because that gives the song a sense of conclusion. So that's a good way to end your practice. Now, this is the very basic way of playing the song. But we can upgrade that and make it a little bit more exciting, closer to the actual recording, if we start to change one of the licks. When you play G, G, D, D, A, it gets messy. It's not exactly what's recorded, but we get close enough, especially if you're in level 1 of playing this song. So if you're ready for an upgrade, we can take our first little look at tabs and play this lick. So here I'm shown 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret as I go down the strings. 3rd fret of the high E, 3rd fret of the B string, 2nd fret of the G string. And I have the letter P after each one of those first frets. That P means pull off. And what you literally do for that is just pull your finger off the strings. So if I play that first lick, 3rd fret, and pull off. 3rd fret of the B, and pull off. 2nd fret of the G, and pull off. And the pull off is to the 0 fret or the open string. Now, at the beginning stages, it might just sound like this. Very weak, we might not hear that 2nd note. That's okay. For now, all I want you to practice is picking and letting go. Pick and let it go. Pick and let it go. Eventually, it'll get stronger so that you can kind of flick your left hand or your fretting hand fingers to get a note after the pull off. Now, I am not picking all of those notes. I am picking the first one. Now, watch this because so many students miss this. I pick the first one, and the second one happens by me lifting up my fretting hand, my fretting finger. That 2nd note is not picked, so I don't want to see a lot of picking in this. It should be pick, pull off, pick, pull off, pick, pull off. I'm being very strict on this because it is a constant issue that comes up with students. The one thing that they look over or look past is that this is a different technique than picking. It's a different technique than picking. So like I said, for now, if all you can do is lift up your finger, that's fine. But don't pick that 2nd note. Okay, all together with the new way of playing this, Back in Black would now sound like this. And as I adjust my camera, if at any point you need to pause and go back and watch me play any of the other parts, remember, you can always do that. But here we go with Back in Black, upgrading that lick. 1, 2, ready, go. One's extremely slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice that as many times as you need, and remember to keep it slow before you move on. And I'll see you in class.